This is Learner Differences by Aaron Stamper. My background experience has been very diverse, as I was born and raised in Southern California and have always looked forward to our yearly trips to Oceanside Pier. As a teenager, I lived off the bay of Lake Victoria in Kenya, East Africa. We then moved back to the States to the high deserts of Prescott, Arizona. And in 2002, I joined the United States Army. My first memory, the earliest memory that I can recall, would have to be of me sneaking in my grandma's strawberry patch, with my grandpa's blue ribbon basset hound Bentley following along with his floppy ears. My hobbies were and still are that of the arts, as I love to sketch, paint, dance, and help create music. But as my current passion is that of finishing my degree with Ashford, my hobbies will have to wait it right now. My daily work routine is quite busy as it starts at 5 in the morning, and by 5:30 I'm at the gym working through one of several workouts that I have. They last usually about 1 to 2 hours, and by 7:30 I'm back home making breakfast, taking a shower, and getting ready for the normal work day. By 8:45 I like to be walking into work, sitting at my desk, and sorting through last night's emails that came through and any last minute taskers that need to be completed today. If my schedule isn't too busy, I usually try to take lunch around noon and I'm back in the chair by 1 p.m. 5 o'clock is close of business, or COB for those military guys out there, and I'm usually home and making dinner by 5:36, as I live close to work. After that is schoolwork and maybe a little Xbox if there's time, but I like to be in bed by 10:30 so I'm well rested for the next day. My frustrations would have to be laziness in general within the work environment, where everyone knows what's supposed to be done, but you still find them hiding in the office and playing on their smartphones, acting like they're not really sure what you told them 5 minutes ago. As for my emotional buttons, they're really connected to my frustrations as well, seeing that my job in the military requires more of a 24/7 commitment. So my emotional buttons get pushed a lot at work when I have to repeat myself to grown adults that have already briefed multiple times on the same simple tasks that they do on a day-to-day basis. My believed intelligence and how that applies to my efficiency in learning online is quite adaptive, I think, as my highest scores are that of logical and visual, being 100%. So as long as the rubric of what I'm learning is easy to understand and the requirements are listed, I tend to do pretty well in online. As for my first memories of a tragedy and victory, when that would have to be in my time in a combat zone, because everyone has tragedies and victories growing up in general, but I never really considered them that impacting until I got into the Army. And nothing has hit me harder as a tragedy than losing friends and brothers while we were downrange. But at the same time, my biggest victory will be bringing the guys I was responsible back home to their loved ones, to their friends, their families, more or less, so we could train up and go back over again. This is Learn Differences by Aaron Stamper.